Fallout 76 tonight, of course. I was gonna do a Minecraft video earlier today, but I didn't get around to it. Had some things I had to do, and while we're loading in a couple of things, I don't know who it is. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I was in a group with him last night, and a bunch of his friends was making inappropriate comments. That needs to stop. I'm not going to be friends with you or any person else if you're going to sit there and make rude comments. I'm not going to be friends with you. So you need to control your friends. You need to control your stuff. Next time I'm going to report you to PlayStation. I'm going to unfriend you and report you, because that's ridiculous. What went on in that chat last night was ridiculous. And I'm not going to say what was in that chat, only that inappropriate stuff was being exchanged. And that is ridiculous. Today we're going to do dailies, but before we do dailies, I'm going to do a kind of an introduction to a video in case, I decide to send it out to friends who want to join the who want to do the Mistresses of Mystery quest. So we are gonna go and visit the mansion, and then we're gonna show you how you start the quest. So this is where I left off my game. So we're gonna go over to, looks like somebody's already there. I wonder if they're downstairs or upstairs. But we're going to, the place is called Riverside Manor. It's not too far from Charleston. I'm not exactly sure what highways to take to get here. I just know if you've found Charleston, it's like right next door, practically. It's right alongside the big river, just up from the dam. It's not really hard to find. But if you don't want to ever find it or whatever, then this is kind of cool. See, you know that you're in the right spot because you got these three preservation, what do you call it? Portable nuclear fallout shelters. There's 3 of them. Polanski preservation shelters. I don't think they do any good. Maybe from the initial blast. Maybe from the initial percussion blast of the nuclear. But here's the getting this. Anyway, We go inside the shelter. We go inside the manor, and why is it showing me to go in here for? The radio vacuum tubes aren't in there. Huh. Well, anyway, when you go inside Riverside Manor, after you start the quest, this is where you come.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike
Now,
imminent.
when you get in here, you can do, you know, a half a dozen different things. You can clear out the scorch that are in here. You can check the banner. You can loot it for scrap at your leisure. We're not doing any of that. This is the, looks like the kitchen area. This is the, I don't know what this is, parlor, I guess. And if you can lock pick that, you can, there's some stuff in there, but everybody that I have seen do it, it isn't worth picking it if you don't have that lock picking already equipped. This is the formal dining room. This is another way into the formal dining room. Wow, caps. Everybody needs caps. This is the laundry room. You can find some random clothes in there. Now that portrait on the wall, that's Shannon Rivers. She's the mistress of mystery. That dress that she's wearing with the little necklace, with the little brooch, whatever you want to call it, that red little thing, that's called the Eye of Ra. You get that at the completion of the Mistress of Mystery quest. You also make that dress, is called the Garb of Mysteries. It has armor. It's like wearing armor when you make it. It protects you against stuff. It's one of the good reasons to do this quest. These power armor should be a lot stronger than they are. They should be able to. These stupid things coming up and hitting on you shouldn't be able to hit on you. Armor should be a lot stronger than it is. Killing Scorched is part of what you would have to do if you came here for the quest. So, unfortunately, they are always here. This could be considered the master bedroom, but from what I understand, it's not really the master bedroom. So I'm not going to call it the master bedroom because it's not really the master bedroom. It's a suite compared to the other rooms, but I think the master bedroom is upstairs. I have my own reasons for believing that. But the quest marker will come and bring you to, if this is the right area, will bring you to this computer that behind that ghoul, behind that Scorched right there. you read a bunch of things on that computer. And it's just this study one that you have to read. You have to, I don't know which ones you have to read in specifically. I think personal journals you can read, personal calendar, a bunch of stuff, and once that happens, your quest marker will update, and then you will go downstairs. When you put on the worn veil that you found off of the person we're going to show in a few minutes. And a holotape, which the damaged holotape, it's kind of fragmented, so you get the gist of it. This computer will not. You can look at it, but it's not part of the quest. It's extra. So if you don't want to look at it because you don't have to, that's fine. You can look at it at your leisure. The one that you, for the quest, will want you to look at is this one. I don't think it matters. Oh, that one's blown out. So I guess it is just this one. But it's specifically this study terminal. That one's the guest terminal. That tells you something different. Then after that, the quest marker will bring you down to the parlor, which is this room right off. Where the frick did we? Oh, we're at the wrong end of the spill. We're at the wrong end. So there's where you come in, and you just come right in here. And to make a long story short, you don't need to go around the whole building. You just follow this road around, and that will open. It isn't opening right now because I'm in power armor. You can't be in power armor, so you gotta disembark your power armor. And you gotta put on the veil. When you have the other veil, it's on. Then you come in. But you have to have the veil on before you can come in and come down here. Then you can come through the laser grids. So Daniel, you want to see something cool? See, I've already done this quest. See, so I can come over here, come up here, and I can go into the headmistress's office. Something you can't do until towards the end of the quest. This is the headmistress's office. You're not supposed to be able to come into here until the quest is almost completed, because you have to upgrade yourself to that level. But you come in here, you register here. You know, I would like it instead of it saying log in as the unknown user, if it actually was your actual username, either your PSN or the name you gave your character is what I would like. But the first login that you'll get is you'll go and you'll find Natasha Hunt. So you'll get her login information. And then I forget where you get this one at. Unless you get them both at the same time. But you upgrade yourself to this, and then I forget how you get these two. This one you don't get till the end, because you got to get it off of her dead body. Spoiler alert. And then I don't know if you get this one at the same time or you get this before. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the quest again. It's been a while since I did it. But you log in, you do a bunch of stuff. You come in here. You make some stuff. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Where is it? Handbook. You could read this stuff if you like. The regalia. This is the stuff that you want to know. The Gaba Mysteries is that dress that I already said. It's been changed over the years. The Phantom device. The Eye of Ra. Oh, the FAM device is the second one. It's basically, it does what it says. And the next thing is the voice is set. It's okay. It's not particularly a good pistol. It's a good pistol to have, but it's not, you know, unless you favor pistols. The one that I like the most is when you get the, see, here's the GABA Mysteries. This is what it looks like. I don't have the IRA on this character, but I have it. Here's the blade of Bastet. This is the blade that you, whoops. See, there's the blade. This is probably, in my opinion, is one of the best swords in the game. This sword upgrades and everything else. And you get it as a part of this quest. If you don't have Natasha's login credentials, you can't even play with that computer. So this is the secret lair. This is where you come in. This right here is the thing with Natasha's login. You can get into the infirmary. It's the only way to get into the infirmary computer is with her login. And unlock the safe. There's nothing in the safe. Usually there's chems in here. And there's a workstation. Sometimes there's some plans in here. Once you do the stuff that you need to do with the computer, you come down here to where, no, not that one. The Worn Veil that you get at the beginning of the game, you come, after you log in and everything else, you come down here and you put it through the fabricator here. You can read the top one, but that has nothing to do with the quest. You come in here and this is how you fix the Worn Veil. It fixes it and gives it back to you. It's because it's worn, so this one fixes it, makes it into a real veil of whatever the fuck it's called. And then when you craft this garb, you craft it from one of these. So you come down here to outfits, garb of mystery, see, and then you can increase it. You can't use it until level 25, and then you can increase it every 25 levels. And with each level, see, it has better. I don't know if it even shows you that, but it makes it better. But if you look at some of the other armor in the game, oh, that's not it. We want the light armor. Like the regular leather armor that you can make. Let's see. The regular leather armor right here, see? If you make one of these, you look to the side, see? This protects you to 16 is all. But the garb of mysteries is one item. See, and it protects you at 25. It has a damage resistance for both electrical and standard damage of 15%. And then you go up 5 every level to its maximum of 40. See, that's pretty good damage resistance compared to your light armor here. See, the light armor here, this chest piece, at 1 it's 4. It goes all the way to 16. That's the maximum it does. See, the other thing is one piece, and it protect. You don't have to. This you have to make this piece. You have to make this piece. You have to make this piece. You have to make this piece, and you have to make this piece, and then you have to wear all 5 of those pieces. if you want good damage projections. But with the Guevara Mysteries, and yes, when you upgrade it, don't be wearing it, or that's what will happen. And you see, it's under armor. Let's see. And yeah, you get a little better damage resistance with the other stuff, but as far as it goes, it is a really good piece of armor to have. You can read this or you can read that. When you get to make the Phantom device, once you make the first Phantom device, you can continue making the Phantom devices. It'll show up under Biff, B-U-F-F. And then you just need a hollow. See, I got plenty of stealth boys. I have 3. I just need a hollow canister, halogen gas canisters to complete those. But I figure if you're gonna use the stealth boys, you might as well, unless you want to use them without the puff of smoke, then you don't make them like that. But I use them for escape. I don't use them for anything else. So this over here is, of course, the conference room. And this is all underground, like I showed you. This is the trial of when this was working. This is supposed to simulate a battle environment, so you can hone your skills with the weapons and and sneak around and stuff. That big computer actually controls this. But it's too bad it's just broken. That would be so cool. But that's what that is. That's a training center. Let's see. We already been in the mistress's office. See, this overlooks that. This is the data recording centers. And then, of course, the headmistress's office. See? You get when you find, I forget where you get Olivia's login information, but once you get Olivia's login information, you can authorize your account to go in there. See, you'd log in as Olivia Rivers, like so. You'd come down here to administrative options, and then you go right there, authorized access. You go headmistress's office. You go down and find your account, unknown user. You click on it. I've already done that, so I'm not going to do it a second time. But that's how you get access to the headmistress's office. Even with her login information, you can't go in there because your hand is the one that's got to ultimately scan that plate right there. So that's why you have to give it to yourself. Not use their login information. Won't do you any good. So this is the secret lair. This is the depository. It's just a big junk room at the moment. This is a locker room. I guess this is where they would, wow, it is here. People want to know where you find the red dress. This is one of the locations. Sometimes it'll randomly spawn up down here. Sometimes it'll randomly spawn up in the master bedroom suite. Which it's technically not hers. It's actually Olivia's terminal or suite, I think, before they moved her out to the guest house. And then those three preservation terminals that we saw on the outside, they're actually elevator pods. So when you come back, you can come in this way when you have to keep coming back to the manor. you got to be careful because a bunch of moles pop out. It's like a major spawning point for them. So, and there's also, you got to be careful walking down the road past them because there's those mines that you can put on the ground. I don't remember the name of them, but occasionally you'll trip them. I don't remember if you watched the first part of the video when I first got here, but that's what I tripped. Those mines. They're I don't know if they're there per person or per server. And I'm not going to go into huge detail over the manor, but there it is. Those mines are, I probably passed them already. See, there's the front of the manor. The little guest house is right there on the side. See, this sword does do a fair amount of damage. But that right there's the guest house. It's connected to the main building. See, Riverside Manor. Okay, now that we've done that, one of the reasons why I like this melee weapon is I can use it while I'm in power armor. Need to go get my arms fixed. Okay, down the street a little ways is the Hornwright Summer Villa. What? I ain't that heavy. What can I get rid of? Flip lighter. Drop. Flip lighter, drop. What do I have that, what did I pick up that is that heavy? I got tons of that. Are we down yet? No. Did I pick up a bunch of weapons that I'm just overweight with? Shit. I guess we'll have to go to the workshop and break them down, I guess. Guess we'll have to walk there. And these little duffel bags, you can make them into little paper sacks if you want. If you go buy something in the atomic store, you can pretty much make them whatever you want. Hey, I'm down low enough where I can fast travel. Okay, well, we're gonna fast travel there. You can't fast travel any place, no matter where it is, unless you've at least been there once, or you're in a team and one of your teammates is there. Although you can cheat just a tad. If another player's camp is in the area that you want to go, you can fast travel to their camp. Now you got to be careful of the villa here. There are these stupid little robots. What does he have? I'll get the map, but I don't know the... Maybe the... I don't know if I want the plasma grenades. Okay. Anyway. This is something they're doing. Legendary treasure hunter. It's a special that they're running this week. You run into these legendaries and they have supposed to have legendary weapons on them. Come back here, fuckhead. As you can see, the Blade of Bastet does a number on this legendary. But mine's at level 50 or 45, whatever. So you can see it does a number on them pretty good. That's why I said it's probably one of the better swords in the game. There we go. He did. Okay, anyway, once you get here and you kill all the Liberator robots, it's usually a handful, at least 5 or 6, I think. You can loot them for scrap if you want. Oh, kiss my butt. But as soon as you jump through that hole, see, you'll find this young woman. She has one of these dresses on. You'll know, but this is just like the Gaba Mysteries, except for it's missing that little golden thing at the top. But basically, you will find the worn veil and the holotape on her. And this is one of the many. This is one of the few ways that you can start the quest. You have to come here to either her or one of the other many ones that are around, and to start the quest. This is one of them. We will show at least three others. But it's a quest item, so it'll always be on there. If it's not on there, then you need to back off and then look at her a second time, and it should be there. Steamer trunk. Okay, down here there's a workstation. I know there's a workstation. Now we need to break down all our shit. Break down the garbage first. Now we go to weapons. Break down all the garbage weapons first. I don't know how I got so heavy. Anyway, you look around one of these carts while you're here. See, there's plans. I already have those plans. It's this one right here. It's not there. Somebody must have gotten it already. But it's this cart right here. You get that there should be, if it's there, there should be the key to the estate. See, this isn't the Hornwright estate. This is the summer villa. The summer villa, I think they only come here during the summertime. The other thing is where they live all the time. See, the Hornwright estate. Wow, what is this? Oh, we can go there. The Hornwright estate is right here. This is the Hornwright estate. So if you find the key card, it goes to this building here. If you find the Garahand mining estate card, that's right here. And then the Garahand mining is right here. See, here's Charleston. This is the city capitol building. This is the summer dam. See, this is Riverside Manor. This is where we were. See, this is Charleston itself. This is the Hornwright Industries. This is the Charleston Herald. That plays an important part in when you become a fire breather. You got to go there to start the course, and then you got to come and run around up here and then back. So if you haven't discovered the building yet, when you do the fire breathers, when you come here to the Charleston Fire Department to do the fire breathers, the obstacle course it has you go starts here, it runs around up here, and then runs back to here. Also, that one, not one of the mysterious map fragments, but one of the other stuff that you can find for the extended mystery of the game. It's not an official quest or anything. You get that from the top, well, the highest floor you can get to. So while you're doing that quest, it's a good idea to search that building, and especially go all the way to the top floor to the editor's office, and that's where it is. I forget whether it's inside or outside, but you got to go there. Then you come here to the Charleston Capitol building. You got to go out and find Sam Blackwell's office, or whatever his name is, and that's where one of the other parts to that is. So there's 2. 3, you'll probably find doing the Lie Low quest. You come here, you find the taxidermy place right here, and there's one on the counter. And then the map fragments are a little different. There's one more. You come here to this town. I keep forgetting the name of it. Mongolia, I think, if that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, you come here. Ideally, if somebody's there, you want to go here. If not, you want to find the police station, which is kind of in the outskirts as you come from this way. But there's always mole miners, so watch out for them. But if you come in from this way, it'll be on your left as you're coming into town. If not, you'll want to spawn away and then spawn back, because it'll spawn you into. So if you come in from this side of town, then you'll want to spawn back here to town. Usually it only costs you a cap or not at all if you're already there. See, and if you do the Brotherhood of Steel, it's free to transport to Fort Atlas, so you can just kind of walk or run across there. And then there's the power plant. Really good if you need fusion cores. But like, let's say, like I was saying earlier, if you've never been to this, well, you've been to this area, but if you had never been to this area, like, of course you would have been to this area because this is where you would start the game, and then you'd be here, and thingy. But see, somebody's put their camp there, so you can go to their camp. It will cost you caps, but you can still go there anyway. And one of the other places you got to go for that, I think the final place is Sylvia's homestead right here. You go here and the map fragment is on her coffee table, along with a holotape. And then once you get all that information, I think that's the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so once you get all 5, then you come up here to, not this eye. I find if you come to the train station is best. We're adding this to the Mistress of Mystery subquest, because it is a side quest. This is not even a side quest. It's just something that the creators of this game threw in there to help you figure out, you know, about Vault 79 through the course of the games. So, and some people think you need a data mine. I don't think so, because, you know, if you search these places, you will find it, what you need. That's why I think they put the stuff where they did. And you don't necessarily, you can find this stuff without coming here first. Although coming here first kind of cements it into place. But anyway, you come here into town. Ignore everything. Ignore that. Ignore them unless you really want to fight them. You see that fallen over tree? The entrance to the pawn shop is right past that, right here. And once you go in the pawn shop, it's an interior. Only you can enter it. Which means if you have a team member, they can come in with you and help you, only if you're the leader. When you walk through the door, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick up those 3 pieces of mail on the ground, that piece of paper, and read it. You'll pick up that piece of paper and read it, and you'll pick up that piece of paper and read it. Okay, you can search the place for scrap if you want. But the money stuff that we want is up here. And then that information that I pointed out where it is, that's it right there. See, I've already gotten it. I don't know where everything came from. See, this information, this first one right here, is what you get from Sam Blackwell's office. See, if you read this paper, which you can read it either now or when you get it, either or, doesn't matter. You can read it before you put it on the board or after. And so this went to Senator Blackwell. So you go to his office and you find everything that's connected by the chalk. You go to the next part right here. You read this. This is to Quinn Carter. This is what you get from the newspaper at the top. So you can read that either now or when you get it. And everything that's connected. This is the next one. We don't want to read that. We want to read the top one, because this tells me this went to Van Lowe. So this went to the taxidermy place. This is a letter that she wrote to him, and the corresponding information below is in the envelope. So everything that's connected by chalk outline is the information that came in each packet. This next one right here, this one came from Berkeley Springs Police Report. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, this came from DeCivil's house out in the middle of nowhere. See? So you get that picture, that little paper there, and that, and it comes with a holotape. And then this right here comes, this is what you get from the sheriff's office. So there's that. And basically that just telling you, if you follow that, it tells you about, it basically gives you the baseline for Vault 79. And then if you actually do the fragments, which is this board right here, those are the 6 map fragments that you can find. It actually shows you where Vault 79 is. And if you put on this black light, it does 2 things for you. It gives you a code, and it shows you, gives you a hint as to where you can find the 6 map fragments. And don't bother writing down my code. My code won't work for you. If you do this, you'll get your own code. And the black light will show you. So you look at each one of them: Gasman, Spelunker, Teach, Hollow, Crypt, and the Meat. So each one of those map fragments, we're not going to go to the actual places because I'm doing this other thing. But you come down here to Point Pleasant. Where's Point Pleasant at? Oh, I'm looking too low. Right here, you come into Point Pleasant, you find the Mothman Museum. It's right in here somewhere. It kind of shows you that it's here. But this is Point Pleasant. This is where the Mothman Museum is. And it's on the counter in the Mothman Museum. Okay, next. That's where one of the map fragments is. Next one is in Uncanny Caverns. That's the Spelunker one. It's in the gift shop on the front counter. Okay. The church one, or whatever one that corresponds to church, is the Haven Church right here. You go in like it kind of spiral. The church has like a big building, and then it kind of spirals down into a smaller building. You find the middle kind of area, and you go in those doors, and it's right there on a receptionist terminal. You come up here a little. Oh, you go down a little bit. The Meat is the General Steakhouse. There's super mutants there, so you might want to take them out. You walk in the main door. You go around the corner and you go in like the formal dining room, and there's like a little bar there, and it's on the bar counter. So there's the Halo one, the Cryptid one, and the Meat. We did the Spelunker, so now we just got the Teach and the Gasman to do. Now, the Teach one is kind of out there. You got to come here to this high school, and it's in there. But you have to search. It's on the top floor, and you have to kind of go around the outside into kind of like an area up top. If I get some comments asking me to do a video on the locations of these, then maybe I'll do a separate video, but I kind of included it in here, and I really wasn't going to. So that's why I'm only showing you basic where they are. I already did a video on it already, so it's already done. You just go look at my videos, and there's one that says mystery. It shows you this basic and more light outline. But that's that. The final piece, the final math fragment is over here. You can't fast travel here, but right here, this right here is the Red Rocket Mega Stop. Because I used to be a truck driver, to me this is a truck stop. If you can get here, you can either fast travel from to here, or from here, or from the pumpkin house, and then you just walk up this street to get here. And then when you come up here, I wasn't sure when I did my other video if it's not specified in that video. You come where you come, but you actually come here because there are two sides to this. There's the side that's on this side, which has got restaurants and a bunch of gift shops, and then over here is just a standardized gas station. You come in the standardized gas station, you go to the front counter, it's on the front counter. So there's those math fragments. And then once you bring them back here, you turn on this black light and you put them there. See, the X right there marks where Vault 79 is. The code is your code to enter Vault 79. Vault 79, when you do the main quest, is in this mysterious cave up here. That code, I should probably take a picture of it because I don't have it memorized. Stupid grenades, man. Okay, we gotta go here. Here. Okay, take picture. And you could read all that data either when you find it or individual, or when it's all on the wall, doesn't matter. Since how I brought it up, I'm gonna show you where Vault 79 is. It's right here. With that code, you probably, unless you've never been here, or you know somebody who's actually been here, their code will not work for you. Your code will not work for them. I can't stress that enough. And I did, and I helped a friend try it, and yes, I tried their code, and their code won't work for me. So, but anyway, that code punches in right there. I don't remember what it was, so I'm going to have to look. So 7, 6, 8, 4, 'and there you go. So that's what that code does. And then you go in here to Vault 79. If you haven't done the quest already, I don't know if it still works or not. If you haven't done the Vault quest, I haven't done this quest yet. So I don't know if it works or doesn't work. Because see, when you come here with the raiders, you come in the door that I just came in. If you come in with the settlers, you come in underneath, drilling in through, bypassing this area completely. So you never even see this unless you come in with the raiders. But I don't side with the raiders because I don't believe they need that. Just because they don't need the power that the gold would give them. I'm potentially I'm new. I mean, I tried to be neutral in that plight. And the lady who owned the pawn shop, spoiler alert, that's her right there. You can inspect her, find out how she died, but that's her. And there he is, Vault 79. Then when you're here with the raiders, you're right here. Then you guys blow this, which is why you need Lou, because he's the one that actually blows it. And you get into Vault 79, and then you have to go through a bunch of security. I've watched other people do it. That's how I know how to do it. You can pick that if you want. But there's Vault 79 for you. So, back to what we were doing. Now, one of the other girls that's my other character, that's her doing. She did one map fragment. So you can do it, either you can come up there 6 times after each map fragment, or you can go get all of them, put them all up there. I wanted to see if I could put one up there, and I did. And my other character didn't get the last. I haven't visited Sam Blackwell's office yet, the Senator Blackwood's office yet, or Hard, or whatever his name is, yet. So I haven't got his information yet. So I don't have his on the board yet. And then I don't have I have another map fragment, but I don't have the other 4. I still got 4 of them to go get for my other character. I would stream it, but her account would be separate from mine, and it's not linked to my YouTube account. This, in order to stream, this has to be linked to my YouTube account. My PSN has to be linked to my YouTube account to be able to stream. This is the fastest way to get to where we need to go. It's harder any other way you come. If you come in the main door, I find is the easiest. Even having to go through all that bullshit. Coming down these stairs. Guess we can go break down some more junk.
Please refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder, or trampling of flowers.
If you need workbenches, every workbench that exists in the game is in here, minus... Oh, I guess it is in here. The brewing station is, but the fermenting station is not. You need the fermenting station to any alcohol you made needs to be fermented. I think it'll go on its own, but I don't know if it will. And the stash box, like I said previously, whenever you run across the stash box, it doesn't matter who you are. If I run across this stash box, it's my stash box. If I run across somebody else's stash box, it's their stash box. So And even if you do it back to back, so don't ever worry about putting anything in a stash box in foreign areas. It'll always be your stash box, period. It'll never be nobody else's ever. I'm going to hold on to the dresses just so I know how many I have in total. It depends on whether I decide to go and visit all of them or not. And the unlikelihood that I go visit all of them. Okay, so then I want to know how many I have in total. Then you come out the north entrance here. Yes, yes it is. See, that's where I took a picture of my other character's board. See, I didn't get the first one yet with that. I only got the last 4. I forgot that I didn't go there yet. But you go to his office as part of another part of the quest. One of the other quests. See, so potentially, when you're there, you could find that information that you need. See, the only places that you wouldn't necessarily go to find anything would be that Sylvia's ranch or farm or whatever it is out in the middle of nowhere. That's the only one where you wouldn't, go like as a part of the quest. All the other areas, you pretty much go there as a part of a quest, or even a sub-quest or a subplot. So we're gonna show you where this is the one that I went to get mine. Now, when you leave the White Springs, you just go straight. In that building right there that you see, that's it. Don't ever go inside this bus. It is booby trapped. See, you look right there behind the seat. You can see the booby trap right there. That will explode. And it will kill you even if you're in power armor. And sometimes it'll take these 2 cars with you. And I don't remember if this one goes or not. I think this one does. I don't remember if this one does. So those 2 do. This one might. And I don't remember if this one does. But yeah, I've been in that explosion. It's not fun. It's not a pretty sight. It's fun from a distance. There will be these ghouls around here. And it's in this building right here. There'll always be this ghoul right here at the side. She's wearing a dress. I'm assuming it's a girl ghoul. Is there 2 of them ganging up on me? The difference between the ghouls is they were out in the radiation. And they were exposed to radiation. The scourged are a disease. Hey, the vampire spear. Don't I have one of those already? Now I can finish killing his girlfriend. Okay. I don't really want the other junk on her. You can loot this place for scrap. Pre-war money becomes cloth. But you come in here and
handmade with quad clip and explosive bullets good.
I'm not sure. But then you come in there and then there she is. If when you first come across her, she doesn't have the veil and she doesn't have the holotape, leave her for a second come back and see if it comes back. If not, you may need to come back a second time. But it's a quest item, so they should appear, which means they'll have a little, you know, like mine doesn't now, but see, it says where it says the Veil of Secrets, it'll say Warren Veil, and it'll have like a little triangle shape next to it. Let's see if we can find something else. No, not that. A holotape. Yeah, I have a holotape that's a quest item. Yeah, see? It'll have a little triangle like that. It says where it says Farm Fletcher Report. That's one of the things that you get from Sylvia's house. So it's a quest item. But it's not an official quest item. So you might go there as a part of a quest. I don't know. But I haven't done the primary quest yet, Vault 79 yet. So maybe that's why that's still there. But that's what the veil will have next to it. And the Warren Veil will have that too. And these are two of the places that I am showing are the places that you definitely can start the quest. See, one of the cool things about this quest is you get this sword. You also get you also can make the fan device, which is basically a stealth boy. If you don't know what a stealth boy is, the stealth boy makes you invisible. Let's see. But let me see if I have one. They're always in aid. I either used it or I don't have any. They should be back at the thing. Okay. We need to get rid of our rads. Okay, we'll pop a super one. There we go. Now somewhere down here, I'm not 100% sure where it is, I just know it's down here someplace, is the Presidential Cottage. Now you come to the Presidential Cottage as a part of the quest to get this sword. Wow, it isn't very far at all. Oh, this is why we're here. We'll do this. If you have a disease, you can come here to this little, whatever you want to call this. And it's not very far from the place where you get the dress. Wow, the Death Claw's here. Anyway, come to this Drakid fountain, and this is the only water that you can drink in the game without getting a disease, because this cures diseases. So as a part of the quest, you need to kill 6 different creatures. If you want one of them to be a Death Claw, well, there's your Death Claw. But as a... Well, Mr. Death Claw, we can kill you. I mean, I can come over here and blow up the bus. It's right over here, right? Now the next place that you can go to get this dress screwed up my fast traveling, you stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. I hate the way that they did that, where if you're under attack, I mean, I don't even have a phantom device. Probably should have probably kept one on there. So I know somebody was watching my stream. So who are you? Are you my grandson or one of those or that kid that I wants me to always play Minecraft?
Told those scavengers to hand it over. My fault.
Oh, it's a clown hat. Anyway, you could take a shortcut or you can pretty much come here. But not to get confused, this train track is a part of the ride. It's one of the rides here at Camden Park. It's not the actual train track. Nobody specified this to me when I first wanted to come looking for her. I couldn't find her. And there she is. Young woman number 3. Now any of these 3, I know for a fact, if you come to any one of these 3, you will trigger that side quest. I don't know about the rest of the girls or not. But these 3 definitely will you can start the side quest. It's called Into the Mysteries. I need some screws. When you first come here, you have a chance to start mistaken identity. But after you do it once, it becomes a daily. I think mine's still active.
Error. Zack personality not found. Personality module load failure. Default personality initialized. Booth ID cross toss. His operation. Please begin action. Toss. At target. Dross container. For prize. Mr. Fuzzy Tokens.
Now, I think this automatically equips them under grenades. If not, you gotta equip them under grenades. Yep, see, they're automatically equipped under grenades. Keep that in mind if you have grenades equipped. Because I think you'll have to, when they're gone, you have to re-thingy. And you tossed them like a grenade. I can't seem to aim them correctly. I just throw them, and if I don't get fuzzy tokens, I don't care because I finished the thing easy. I'm not trying to get it thingy. I'm not really trying to get the fuzzy tokens anyway. Some people might do it. See, I get the caps and the legendary script, so that's all I care about. And it looks like I got a legendary something or another. And then if you have your grenades, I think you have to come back and re-equip them. Oh, I still got the fuzzy tokens, even not hitting anything. Okay, well, I'm good. I like that. Let's see what I gotta do now. Oh yeah, I wanted to go activate it. in dailies. The chow line is back. How about that? I might do this one. But this is one of the ones you do. This is one I was helping Drac do the other day. Now you only have to wear the uniform, like I was telling Drac, the first time. After that, you don't have to wear it. You only have to wear it the first time. Because it's like they remember who you are and then you're good. So once you do, you just grab the coal.
Alrighty then. Better get moving.
And this is timed, so you want to hurry. One of them is over here. Okay. The quest marker will show you approximately where they are. It will shut down and not show you the exact location. So, you know. And you come over here. It's by this tree and these bushes. It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's two. Two more to go. There are scorched here. This is that mine ride that we found the lady on. That's the ride that I said that where the tracks go around. That's the track that goes around and where that lady is. So if you want, you can come to this building right here and then you can follow the tracks around and that's where she is. And then here you come to the Widowmaker. This is where the other one is. I couldn't figure this one out. I watched another YouTuber the other day was able to figure it out. But you come up here. Remember, you're on a time schedule, so try not to play with the scorch too much. And it's right there. I like that, don't play with the scorch too much. And then the last one I think is like right over here somewhere. I'm trying to remember. Is it on that side or this side of this Ferris wheel? There you go. There's all four of them. Done. And I even had time. What do you mean return to Zach? Huh. Okay. Usually it just ends. Oh, I'm good. I can return to Zach. Sometimes you get the tokens whether you finish it or not. So this is like the first time I've finished it in a while.
Mucking is hard work. This here lucky mucker, hey, give it a go.
I did it already, stupid head.
You done brung your A game.
You know that costume that I think you can get? Where did she go? The fuzzy costume I think you can get. I think it's that costume that Fuzzy Brenda is wearing. You can talk to her. You know, my question is she's a normal person like me. She's not a I don't know if she survived the bombs or what. I don't know her story. I don't know if it ever tells you in the thing. But you talk to her if you want and interact with her when you first get her. But that's the costume I think that you get when you get enough tokens. And to redeem those tokens, you come over here. This robot you can sell stuff to if you have too much.
Hey, responders, set up this trading post. I wish they had put it anywhere else.
Anyway, you redeem those tokens on those two computers right there. This first entry shows you what each prize costs. And if you want the fuzzy costume, it takes you. You want the Mr. Fuzzy costume, 150 tokens for it, 300 for the head. Wow, that's a lot of tokens. Oh, so you want to play, huh? Okay. Play it is. Let's see, what do? We want that and that. Okay. I'm not in the mood to play with your stupid ass. So there's how you did the first two games. We're doing this because we're here. There's another little side quest that I found out while I was also here. And it's a good bet to take out the stupid Scorched. They're more or less like a fly on the wall. This laser gun, along with my power armor, use up those fusion cores. So that you do when you find them, there is a use for them. They go in this laser laser system, and then they go in these power armors. It's the two most common uses I have found for them. I just want the fusion core. And these skeleton structures, if you clean them completely out, minus the power core, you can run around them in any level. But if you want to craft power armor, you have to be level 25 in order to have the skins on it. But you can run around in those. They give you a little bit of protection, but not a lot. If you're looking for Stealth Boy, sometimes there's one in this cubicle. There's this mod here. There's food here. There's a dead corpse there. Ah, some loose springs. I don't know if I wanted that connecting rod. I'm only getting minimum stuff that I need. This is a cooking station. You can craft one of those at your camp if you want. I was here less than 12 hours ago, so the stuff hasn't respawned yet. I already have that plan. And you can craft down all your junk. I don't want to do the harmonica. Okay, there's that. You know, these Scorched have no boundaries. Damn it.
Start when you're ready.
This is one of the 2 reasons why I hate when these guns break down as much as they do, right in the middle of stuff. Make sure there's no more assholes around here. When you start this quest, the daily part, for the first time, you come in here, past this robot. You can search the office if you want. The uniform will be in this locker, and I think you only get one. I have never been able to get a second one ever to spawn. So if you sell it or get rid of it, you can never get another one again, as far as I know. And then you punch in on this time clock, and then you basically do what I already have done so far, except for you'd probably want to come and do her first because she's over here first, and then you want to go do the other 2. You just but you have to put the uniform on at least once, and then you got to do basically what I'm doing now. You got to try to eat 6 hot dogs before the time runs out.
Why, sweetie, that was mighty impressive.
And there, that completes the 3 dailies that are here. 3 more fuzzy tokens. So I got 3, so I got 6. I mean 9. Okay, so there's that done. So now the 3 dailies are done here. And it's just her and these 2 over here. Another little unofficial side quest. Which means it won't show up on your Pip-Boy at all. Anything that I say is unofficial, that means it won't show up. If it's a quest or a side quest, it'll show up. Or a daily. This will not show up. But you can get that holotape, but I've already gotten it. Although I do think coming up this way was kind of a pain in the butt. But you know, you can go the other way, but it's longer the other way. It's best not to be in Power Armor to get by there, but I wouldn't be up here without being in Power Armor. Because if you're not in Power Armor and you fall, you could hurt yourself. And you could die. I can't be overcome already. I have way too much junk. I don't know what it is. It's like the game makes me as whatchamacallit. Anyway, let's see if it's on here. Hey, it is! I wonder if that makes that too. Anyway, that key that you got from there goes to the bridge. We're not going to go there, but I can show you where the key goes to. But this is where you get it from. I showed that because we're here. I didn't have to go out of my way, and we're already here. I had to come over this way anyway. Looks like they respawned. I need to go back to my camp and fix my weapons. It must be all these weapons I looted off of these dead scorched.
Camden Park is such a happy place.
Jury's still out on that.
I sell weapons and ammo. You should know that the other bots in the park are crazy. That's why I only trade with humans. You should trade your cat for some ammunition. The currency of death.
And you can never sell your ammo. The only way, one way that you can ever sell your ammo, well, there's actually two things that you can do. You can either put it in your vending machine and sell it. If you are wondering what kind of power armor this is excavator power armor. Yeah, I got the Brotherhood of Steel paint scheme, and I painted it. But this is excavator, just so it doesn't look, it doesn't that ugly yellow color. Okay, our next stop. Now those three places that we've already been are places that I know for sure that if you go to those individuals, you can start the side quest. And it is a side quest. It's an official side quest. See, if you come here to data, see, this is your dailies, this is your side quest. And you come down here, chasing shadows, that's one of them that you do as a part of that quest. Initiative of Mysteries, I think that's one of them. Into the Mysteries, I think that's the first one. That's the one that you will start when you find that veil and that holotape. The Line Low quest, that's the quest where you go to the taxidermy. That's why I said you would find that evidence there. Mayor for a Day. If you want to go to Watuga or hang out in there at any time, you need to do that quest. And you need to go and become mayor for a day, because during that quest you find out that the idiot down there.
Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry.
Minor Miracles is how you get the excavator power armor that I'm currently wearing. Novice of Mysteries, that's one of the whatchamacallits. Overseer's Mission, that's when you go to all the different areas and you collect all of the holotapes. There's really, that's all you have to do. Personal Matters, you just have to go to the areas. Prototypes, that's one of the Mistresses of Mystery ones. Seeker of Mysteries, that's also one. Low Down, that's part of it. The Mistress of Mystery, I think that's the final one you do. Mother Lode, that's with Hornwright. You want to do that as a part of the main quest line. Unsolved, that's separate. That's separate, that's separate. Wasted on Nuke Shine, that's doing that quest is how you get the be able to brew alcohol in your camp. So all the Mistresses of Mystery quests are are all side quests. See, these are your main quests. These are your side quests. These are your daily quests. These are your events. If it doesn't show up on any of theirs or in miscellaneous, then it's... And those ones that I was showing wasn't even any of those. Oh, I gotta go do that still. Wow. Interesting. So there's that. Where was... Oh yeah, I was gonna go down to Welch. I know it's down here in the ash heap. Oh, there it is. It's right there. We're not very far away from Welch. Now, Welch is an interesting town. There's mole miners down here. I don't know how, some people think that the mole miners or the whatchamacallit moles mutated. Some people think that the mutants were mutated into mole miners. It's hard to say with that. I don't know. But as you can see, this is a picture I just recently took, and it says Gasman Spelunker Teach. That stands for teacher. The meat, that's a restaurant. Cryptid means that's telling you because the people that are in where is it again? Here. This is a cult, so that's basically that's what that one is a cult. Now this one's kind of difficult to thingy. I don't know. Maybe I should have went to the airport. The best way to enter Welch is at the train station. Because this is the easiest way to get to her. You can ignore the mole miners if you want. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just varies. They're a bit of a pain in the butt. Now, I can't stress this enough, but any train station in the game has two things. Well, actually, three things, four things. Well, I don't know about it has this ammunition, which is separate from the bot. So if anybody tells you that it has the same ammunition, they bump their head. Okay? Do I still even have that gun? Let me see. I must have accidentally sold it off, or I don't have it as a part of this. So we got that one. That's broken. We gotta fix that and that. How come it says I have this? I put this in my stash box. I guess I'll have to put it in my stash box again. I put it in my damn stash box. Oh, it says it's full. Maybe that's why it didn't go in. No, there's one here. 78. 78. Huh, that one's full. So I can sell this other one off then. Okay. I was mad because I thingied. Would you?
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service. Resupply here, citizen.
I might have to bulk up some stuff. And you have one of these vending machines that's medical. The bot carries both, but he doesn't carry what they carry and they don't carry what he carries. Don't let anyone tell you different. So whatever you find here in his place will be on the right, and what you have is on the left. And then you'll notice I bought all of his stim packs, going to medical, and this one still has stim packs. And the weapons are, and the ammo is the same way. See, the ammo that the ammo has is separate from the ammo that the bot has. Also, all these bots are not the same either. Don't let anyone ever tell you that either. People try to tell me, other players try to tell me that all the time. These bots are not all the same. If you look at it, it says vendor bot and it says responder. Here's a responder bot. So he sells. All the train stations are not controlled by responder bots. Some are controlled by raider bots. Those ones have different inventory. If you run this is a legendary. You can sell your stuff here for legendary, or you can sell it to him. If you reach your cap, then you have to sell it to him. I mean, to the machine. Because you can't break it down. The game won't let you. Anyway, you come down here to this broken down house. I think, no, this is the post office. This ain't it. Wow, there's a fan in here. What is that? Oh, that's mac and cheese. Be shooting a missile at me, motherfucker. I whoop ass. See, and I'm using the sword. Probably got turned around. I hope I don't have to look all over heck for this. Huh. I don't remember if it's down the first street or the second street. What's in the thingy? Oh, a spoon. Oh, I already know this. If you find these things lying around, you want to look at them and see if they're dirty. If they're dirty, that's after the war. If they're... Oh, there's a dead mole miner. Huh, interesting. There's a subplot that goes to this dude's house, I think. I don't know if it's an official quest or just something when you play with while you're here. Wow, there's a gas sign planned. I don't remember if I have those. A lot of these houses are interconnected. I must have to go down yet or something. Wow. This wreckage, if you've run across Commander, whatever her name is, the astronaut who fell to Earth, this is where you come to find this wreckage. This is what you find. It has stuff that you come to get during that quest. I don't know that I need that shit. Stupid bug. It has been a minute. There's also a side quest that'll pop up called Find Duchess's Stash. When you come here. Duchess's Stash. Anyway, when you find it'll tell you to find Duchess's stash. You find Duchess's house. It's one of those houses that's up there on the mountainside. You come down here in like a lower part of it, and this is where her stash actually is. It's just a safe. I think you have to pick it. And unofficially, like, I don't know that it's, if you listen to the voice on it, you quickly learn that the Duchess is the same Duchess that runs the Wayward. Now, it's not been officially confirmed or anything, but yeah, see, here's her stash right there. That's where you find right there. So when you do that quest, that's what you're looking for right there. That. So, and it's down here. In her house, like, slid off of this or broke in half, or I'm not exactly sure what happens to it. But she sells these, so she is what you would consider a drug dealer, if you're familiar with that term. And the police were on her. Wow. But that's her house. This is her house, or at least it was, and this is what's left of it. Somewhere here there's military grade broken camera, strike breakers. In one of these mailboxes, I think there's a holotape in that tells you about that. And then there's some other holotapes that you can find. I don't know if it's in here. So is that her stash down there? Or was it this other house? Well, it's one of these two houses. That's hers. It kind of slid off the mountain and kind of slid down there. Somewhere in here there's a holotape, I think. But I found one in the mailbox. And if you listen to it, the cops were on her. And then they killed somebody. And I don't know how you get this holotape out of there. I have been trying to get it. I have been trying to get it for months. But that's another part of the story on that holotape. I've never been able to get that holotape out of that coffin there. But that's one of the people that were on the Duchess and they killed. It's kind of a subplot down here in Welch, because this is where she originally came from. Not that it's part of what I'm doing, but you know, it's just something that we were here. I figured I'd bring up. But I can't get that coffin. I can't get that holotape out of the coffin, so I've only listened to it because I've watched other people listen to it, but I've never actually done it myself. I'm not going to pick up the stupid sledgehammer. I'm already overweight now. But yeah, so you come out here, you find that coffin. If you can get that holotape, there's also some sort of a tire iron, which is how he was killed. And this all happens before this. And then, of course, Duchess's safe is that safe right down there at the basement. And if you've never done it before, it'll want you to do it when you first come here. So there's that. So that's down on this second row. So that must mean that what I need was up here on this other row. Because it's just down from the train station. It wasn't very far away. I must have went further than I wanted to. Maybe it's up here more. Maybe it's up there more. Because like I said, it's not very far away from the train station. Yeah, it's in this house right here. Wow, somebody killed the mole miner. Was already in there. But see, there she is right there. The other young woman, she's right there. Behind this table. Right there. So, there's number 4, I think. And there's a randomly generated recipe I already have. So we got to go back up to the train station because I got to get rid of some shit. But it's in this house right here. And then Duchess's stash is down there. And yeah, she's the same Duchesses that you oh, it's on this side of the train station. Oh, okay. That's why I went the wrong way. I haven't been here for a while. So there's number 4. So there's a couple of things that you can do while you're here. Because if you do part of the primary quest of the game, the personal matters, where you're trying to go doing what you do for the overseer, you end up down here in Welch anyway, because number 5 holotape is at her house. Now I'm not 100% sure where her house is. I just know it's down here. But it's like right where the train station is here and Welch is right here. It's like right over up here somewhere is where her actual house is. Right here. And the quest marker will bring you to it. So, but it doesn't show up. It's not official. But this is her unofficial. This is her house that she was with when she was dating her fiance before she broke it off. Spoiler alert, she was engaged to be married before she became an overseer. And then she gave all that up to become an overseer. Do I want to keep this? Hey, I have bullets for this gun. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. I gotta fix this. But I want to use it before when I have all those bullets. Wonder if I can put that broken laser thing back in here. Nope. Oh well. I can't take it. I can't get any more junk unless I break it down and sell it off. So we can't collect any more junk because I'm overweight. Let's see, where's the... I know there's a workstation here.
What you looking at?
I know there's a workstation here. There's supposed to be one. There's a crafting station here. But where's the regular workstation? And that, unless that one's counting it. That's the legendary exchange. So let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've been to 4 of the locations. We've shown 4. Now I don't know if the one here in Quelch, I mean, if you haven't started the quest and you come here, you can certainly see if you can find that on the girl that's here. Geez, this thing has a little bit of kick. I don't know if I want to go get their shit or not. Is there I need to find a workstation is what I need. Because I need to break down this shit. Let's see if there's any gun related. It's miscellaneous because I don't need any gunpowder. So if you run across me at all and I don't want no gunpowder, you can have it. I have way too much. I have more gunpowder than I could possibly need or use. So every once in a while you will see me dumping it. East Bridge Key. I thought it was the West Bridge Key. There, see, I just got rid of a bunch of Hey, it does show up there. There it is, military ID. I wasn't sure whether it did or not. But if you have this military ID, this is what you get once you completed the quest. What is that? Oh, that's a Nuka-Cola. I need a Nuka-Cola. Let's see. Food-related items. I don't want glowing meat. I don't like roach. Oh, good. I become an alky. I need to find a workshop, and I know there's one out here somewhere. I need to break down some shit. And there's supposed to be one at a train station, but the one I found at that train station was the but I could have swore there was one here. There's one supposed to be like right at this gas station, I thought, but I don't see it. Oh, by the way, that dude that is playing the music, you can talk to him, but he never leaves. So yeah, you can talk to him if you want. I think you can play his banjo if you want. Oh, here it is. Good. I can get rid of my. I can break down all of my junk. So there's one of the spots that you can go. I probably could have sold all those off. But then after you come here for the overseer, then you got to go over here somewhere by the Rock Hound or Mount Blair. That's what this big behemoth is, called a Rock Hound. It's actually pretty cool. It still works. These right here are tracks like a tank, and they're broken so it doesn't move. But this big bucket thing right here spins, and if you get the cores, you can actually fire it up and it digs. And then you come here to the back, and it collects stuff that collects in the back, and you can pick it up. I've only seen it operate. I've never actually done and it's one of those events where you fire it up. It's called the Quest event. Just like the one that you can do here. This is an event. You can do this. It's a public event. Anybody can do it. Down here is where Scorched Earth occurs. I think it's this fossil site right here that you nuke, or it's this one of these two. And it starts the event, what do you call it? I gotta go here. How about right here? I gotta go find those vacuum tubes. It's getting late, and I don't want. This one doesn't matter because she's gonna be whatchamacallit anyway. I don't know if I'm going to go around and show where they all are. Because that's a very time-consuming process. Oh, good. Oh, I'm inside it. Wow. I don't care about that. I'm just here for the Oh, here it is. The vacuum tubes. One of the things that irritates me to no end is that I find perfectly good, perfectly okay vacuum tubes in the game. Okay, wow, somebody stole the core. If you take this is one of the quickest ways to get T60. The plans are a lot harder to get, I've found out. So your best bet is to get the parts if you want the T60 parts. I don't know, I think I'm let me see if I can get them while I'm here. Let's see, we got a leg. Okay, we got the left leg, we got the right leg. Left leg, right leg, and torso. Wow. So that just means we need the helmet and the arms. Wow. That's the right, that was, I got the right ones, right? Left leg, right leg, okay. And this is right here in Watuga. This is the Brotherhood little base. You come to this base if you do another little side quest. I don't want any of that crap. Maybe the locket, because I can get springs. Okay, so where is my other thingy? And as I was saying, before I got sidetracked, is what was I saying again? Okay, yeah, I was working on the so about the vacuum tubes. This is for what I do for the crater. I don't know if I have to keep doing these. I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I still do them. But see, these are broken vacuum tubes. Okay, but you can find, you know, good, not broken vacuum tubes. I mean, I scrapped a couple just a little bit ago. One of the things that I got from looting off of corpses is them. Yeah, you always say that. You're getting annoying. You're lucky I can't find you and take your voice box out of you, because it gets on my nerves, especially when I was in a bad mood to begin with. And these are all robot elevators which randomly spawn robots. See, right now the robots are, I guess, a whitish color or yellow. That means they won't shoot you. If they're red, they'll shoot you. Keep that in mind. But any one of these, a robot can come out of. See, it's a good thing that I did a Mayor for a Day quest. Because a part of that quest, you find out that some asshole, I used the term loosely in the game, but yeah, some asshole. Where is that? Oh, it says it's over here. But some asshole put in a program that causes the robots to go kill you. So you can't be in here without getting killed. Oh, good grief. Let's go up here and see if I can find it. But
Civic Center is your home to the future of music. Atomic will blow your mind with sound.
See? Radio vacuum tube. How come it says it's not broken? Only one of them says broken. Huh. Well, it doesn't matter. It says it was broken. Oh, good grief. Here we come to climb again. Yeah, shut up. I'm sick of you already, and I just got here. Wow, there's a vertebrate over there too. You are superly dead, stupid head. Don't forget to die. I mean, fall. Whatever. Don't know I want any of that. Hey, he's got a crossbow. Don't know if I could want a crossbow, but I guess it doesn't hurt. And here's our third, and hey, a stem pack. It doesn't say the other ones are broken. It only says the one is. Interesting. Very interesting. Miscellaneous. Let's go get rid of our we can get rid of the copper ore. I have a thing back at my thingy where I got it, like tons of it. This is a deathclaw nest. You can get, wow, scorched beast. Oh, actually, scorched beast. Never mind. Scorched beast nest. And you can find junk here in the scorched beast nest. It's funny, I never see a scorched beast here. We'll keep the caps. Maybe the super sledge. You can keep everything else. I don't give a shit. I'm already overweight as it is, and I ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna be any better. I don't know if all these have this ability, but you can find these vertebrates, what do you call it? And if you find some of them, you can find these little flares, and if you throw down the flares, They're supposed to be able to come. They have yet to be able to come though. I gotta go sell these off. No, I'm not a big fan of hound meat, especially round of hound. We'll get the fusion cells because I need the fusion cells. Maybe with the lasers I can sell them all off. That. The mutant of round hound. Oh, I didn't want that. The skulls, and I don't want the upper shit. Well, we're over shit. We're gonna have to go find what is that? We're gonna have to make it. We'll have to make a beeline for that dude that sells shit. By the way, never jump off one of these buildings unless you're in power armor. We're gonna go over here to the shopping plaza and we can sell off some shit over there. It's like, you know, I was watching this one YouTuber the other day. He comes here and he must not know about that quest. See, this bot right here, he's supposed to be a metal steel dude.
Machoka is a no man's land, literally. Watch out for non-brotherhood robots.
Well, this gun still has some bullets. This gun has some bullets, but it still has pretty good life left into it.
Brotherhood of Steel, Paladin Daggerty in command.
See, he's one of the Brotherhood of Steel robots. He sells Brotherhood of Steel. See, this is the only one other than the one at White Spring that I've actually ran across. So he'll have the same stuff. I think he has a little bit better with stuff, but we need to go find the train station now. So where is it? But as you can see, I mean, getting that mirror for a day done swiftly is in your best interest. Although I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, it is a hard one to complete. I had to have people help me do it. That's how hard it is. The first part of the quest you can do by yourself, but the final showdown you have to do. You should actually have people help you, because basically you go out here and you find in this. I don't know if it's here, but it's out in this town right here. That's this abandoned bog town. You come out here, right here, and you find that's where the dude lives who put the virus in the robots. And to start that quest, I don't know if you start it automatically when you come here, but you got to come to the Civic Center. Is this the Civic Center? Nope. I don't know what this is, but You got to go to the, not the Civic Center. Let me see. The Municipal Building. This building right here. The Watauga Municipal City Building right here. That's where you go. And, because you got to go up in there, you got to go across the courts, and then you got to go into the mayor's office, and then you got to figure out, I think that's where you start the quest, I'm not sure, but you end up there regardless. And then you find the plans, find out about and this is one of the reasons why you want to complete that quest.
Ma'am.
These Assaultrons are like one of the worst robots in the game, and if they're also a part of the robots that are out to kill you. So pretty much, if you see a robot in Watauga and you haven't done that quest yet, run. Run far, run fast.
Protect and serve.
You see, there's another Protectron right there. And then you got these little eye robots. And yes, they will all be after you. And then when you complete the first part of the quest, then when it says you go up to the roof to transmit the virus, the antivirus to it, so it transmits it to all the robots. That's the part where you need somebody to help you with. Wow. Let's see what he is. It just says a vendor robot. It doesn't specify.
I assist you?
It does. He doesn't specify what robot he is. Let's see what we need to break down. That's it. And how am I so over shit? Well, I'm gonna have to make sacrifices, I guess. Let's see. Because I want to keep that laser. I use that laser. But I don't want to carry that heavy behemoth around until I can get it fixed. And I can sell this. I can find another one, or I can make another one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Ready to exchange items.
I want to hang on to these. Let me see. This is prototype X1. Oh, this has got 60. So I have the torso. So I have the helmet, the right leg, the right arm, the left arm, the right leg. So I got, so what? I got the whole thing then? This is the only way I can tell. What is wrong now, you stupid game? See, I thought they were gonna fix this. I can't fast travel because I have too much shit on me. I always have too much shit on me. It's like my character is like they make it harder for you to get stuff or store stuff or something. I don't know, but I'm always overweight. If I didn't have the calibrated shocks and more room in my stash box. I need more room in my stash box, but there's stuff that I don't want to get rid of, and one of them is all those weapons and all that other happy crap. I don't think I have any ammo. Stupid game. Sometimes this game really superly pisses me off, and this is one of those times. It keeps locking up for no good reason. And then I have to leave the game to do that. Yeah, so it's a full thing of power armor. Huh. I guess I did create it. I thought I hadn't found it yet. So finding the pieces in the game like I was trying to do earlier was pretty much your best bet at getting those. I thought I didn't have it, so let's see here. This is level 50, level 50. What's the stuff in here? Let's see, start with the helmet. That's level 50, level 50, level 50, level 50, level 50, level 50. Okay, then we're good. Okay. That's good then. I can scrap all that. I can scrap this one because I got a legendary one. Scrap that. I can scrap that. And then I can go to my stash box and I can get this one out of here. Collect. There, power armor, T60. What, you cannot fucking scrap that? I wonder why.
Now, displaying current stop. Ready to initiate trading.
I have so much right away, it ain't funny. Is there any other space I need in there? Okay, let's see here. So that's T60. So now that can go back in there. Now when I look, I can see it says T60. Hellcat's Hellcat. I don't remember. The other one is either the prototype or the other one. I'm mostly wearing that one, so. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so. So now we gotta go up to the crater and, oh, I forgot to get that. If you become addicted to something stupid like that, you just need one of these. Be nice if something like that existed in real life. That'd be really cool. The addiction to alcohol is gone. Wow, I have a shit ton of bobby pins. Yeah, that'll free up some space. That way I can collect some stuff. Wow, event, enclave, dropped, connection, Watuga. That's kind of an irritating thing, is once you become a member of the enclave, then you get those. I mean, it's good when you're trying to become a general. Yes, I said that right, general. Because we have to become a general in order to pass the ID scan to be able to go into one of the missile silos. So, and that's how you get promoted to a general. You start by by going through the military. Now, there is a go-around for that, but it would require you to know somebody to give you this paper. See, whenever I go back to Camp McClintock, how you pronounce it, every time I go talk to the sergeant that you talk to start the quest, he gives me a completion paper. Every time. Even if he's already given me 50 of them in the past. If I don't have one on me, he gives me one. And I can store those in my stash box. And that's the paper that he gives you when you complete that quest. Now, I did with a friend of mine. I gave him one of those papers, and guess what? He didn't have to do any of that shit. He bypassed all that. So if you haven't done it yet, and you know somebody like myself, I sell them. So I sell them. See, what is? Oh, that's the water. We got to go there to collect the water. We got to go here to collect it. Something, I forget what you got to collect there. But so I ain't saying it wrong or whatever. Right there, Camp McClintock. How do you pronounce that? You go there and you do 3 training courses, and then you do a live fire exercise where you go up against robots. There's 3 basic obstacle courses. Well, 2 basic obstacle courses that you got to complete. Well, 1 obstacle course, 1 shooting range, 1 shooting gallery, and then you have to figure just 1 learning curve, one where you have to figure out which one of the 3 idiots is a traitor. And then you do the live fire exercise, and then he gives you a paper of completion. Then when he gives you that paper, then you come down here to the DMV, and it's funny. Is that this DMV is just as irritating as a real DMV would be. I mean, they spared no expense, so you gotta go through there, you gotta take a number, you gotta wait in line. Even if there isn't a line to wait in, because there isn't, you're the only one there, but you still have to wait for your number to be called. It's kind of funny in that regards. And then because you're not a resident, you have to go get a waiver, so you have to go see the you gotta go get this paper stamp to override. So you gotta go get first you gotta go stand in line and shoot a few goals while you wait. It's like, well, the game doesn't want you to be bored apparently, so you gotta shoot a bunch of goals while you wait for your number to be called. Then your number gets called, then you go to one of 2 robots. You talk to them, then they realize they sent you to the wrong robot, so you gotta go to the other robot. And I don't know if you have to have another number or not, or you have to wait for your number to be called to him. And then you gotta go, and then he tells you to go get this paper and another paper, and you have to get a thingy. And then you gotta go get an override. You go get a paper, then you go get an override, and it's kind of a lengthy process. Once you start the quest, it shows you where you gotta go. So all you gotta do is go to the DMV. Once at the DMV, then the rest, if you've never done the quest before, then it thingies. Whoops, I haven't even done those yet. But as I was saying with the wow, I can craft ultrasight ammo now. I wonder if that's what I need to power that ultrasight thing. Vacuum tube. It says just 1 broken vacuum tube. So the other 2 are fine, only one of them is broke. Well, I thought they were all 3. I thought they were all 3 broke. But this Kid Fred ID, Freddy Wood, you get that when you do the 1 quest with the Miss Nanny up at the water park. These are ignition cores. These are the things you got to make for the Rockhound. Got to make 5 of them, I think. So, how many can I make? Oh, just the one. So you need at least 25 lead, at least 25 nuclear materials, and at least 25 of 20, 30, 50 steel. So if you do that thingy, that's the materials that you need to make the 5 cores that you need. I think you need 5. You need at least 5 or 4 to make the Rockhound work. Now I achieved ally last night.
Cat dragged in. You got what I wanted? Now we're talking. I see you even made a few repairs of your own. Not bad. I guess this means you've earned yourself a few caps, Rook.
She still calls me a rook.
I'll put in a good word with Meg, and don't forget to show your face around here from time to time. Never know when I might need more reliable help. Rah-rah ain't allowed in here, and she best remember that.
So it's definitely 3, I think.
Lou may not be a looker, but he's the best demolitions expert we got.
So I think it's 3. So I am at the high of my reputation. I can't get any more reputation even if I tried. So I was just curious. Oh, Priest is in a private. See right there where it says ally, you can't go any higher. See, neighborly is when I get to ally, then I'm all the way. I think you need to at least be in neighborly there's 2 below neighborly. And then neighborly is the 3rd one, so when you get to the top of the 3rd one, which makes you an ally. So you can't go any higher than ally. So, I mean, I don't have to do the dailies, but I'm all the way to the top. I was curious to know how many levels there were. But, I mean, these people run around and they take what they want and they don't care. They figure everything in this valley is theirs, and that means all of Appalachia, the whole state of West Virginia, whatever you want to call it. Is there anything I need to sell off? Let me see if there's anything I need to sell off. I think I either sold it off or broke it all off earlier.
Quality like this doesn't happen overnight. I put real work into my goods. No haggling here. And this.
I could sell this off, but I want to see if I can use up the ammo. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to.
Best shit in the biz.
So.
Fight another day, huh?
So I'll just have to remember that I have 5 of the dresses, and then I can sell them off. So 4. 1, 2, 3. There's 4. As you see, that they basically look like this one, minus the golden frill. This is the Garba mystery. This is what it looks like. With the veil. I'm wearing the veil. That's what is required. It's basically the same as an ID card. Allows you access into the whatchamacallit. To complete this ensemble, you need... I don't want to accidentally sell it off, which is why it's never in here. But you come down here, you find the Eye of Ra. Okay, you put the Eye of Ra on. Whoops. don't know what to do with this cave diving suit. I used it for one thing, and I don't know whether it's only level 1. Maybe I should just get rid of it. I really don't need it. I only kept it just in case it had some sort of sentimental value. This, I haven't found another one, so this I got through a quest, I think. So I'm not getting rid of it. So, okay, what we want to do now is we want to back out of that, go in here, and equip it. It's supposed to enhance the Garba mystery. And you want to favor it so you don't accidentally sell the stupid thing. And we want to favor that so we don't accidentally sell that. This we don't really need to favor, but just to make sure there's room on the wheel. Because you can only favor a certain amount of things. What I mean by wheel is that you push one of these buttons, not that button. Is it down? No, it's not down. It's up. Oh, it's up. See? You push up, and then you can pick one of your items. See? And you can switch to them. In a pinch. So that's what you do. So you push up. What is this? Oh, that's the Veil of Secrets. That's the camera. See, and this is the Eye of Ra. Hey, survival tent is on there. How about that? I didn't know that. That survival tent is the tent if you have Fallout first. That's what you get. The Blade of Bastet needs to be favored. I don't want to accidentally sell this stupid thing. I accidentally sold off the other thing, the Voice of Set, so I don't have it anymore, and that's why I don't have it. I accidentally sold it off. I don't even remember doing it. It was never deliberate. It was accidental. And I don't know if you can get it. I have tried to get it back. I don't know if there's even a way to get it back. Apparel. You want to get rid of the hat. You know, these are good collector's items, but there is a mission that you're supposed to do with it. Let me think. Data side. Right here. I don't know which one it is with, but see, this one you got to kill a Wendigo while wearing a clown costume. It's one of the side quests. It's one of the ones that you do for the Order of the Tadpole, I think. It's one of the things you're supposed to do. You're supposed to cook. But anything you don't accidentally want to sell off, you should favor. But then try to, keep it to a minimum. Because certain things in a pinch are good to have in a pinch, but that they're not good to have in a pinch. Let me see if I can never fix this stupid thing now. I wonder if this will go automatically or whether I got to drag it over there. I guess I gotta drag it over there. Now this is a power armor workstation. You have the two variants, so when you build it, you can build this one or you can build the other one. You can even build one of each if you want, I think. Because there is no limit as to the difference. I'm right-handed, so I'll build the right. See if I can. There we go. I have enough materials to fix the one arm. I don't have enough materials to fix the other one. I need 3 more titanium. That's one good thing about going to the ash heap and getting some of that stuff from the mole miners, is because that breathing apparatus stuff I think is made from rubber, but the other little things that you get from them is made from black titanium. And the black titanium is one of the primary ingredients of this power armor. See, now my right arm is no longer red. Fire engine red. This is the core. This is where Meg is. She's the leader of the Raiders. But as far as the mysteries goes, I don't know if I'm going to go around and show where all of them are. Those are the ones that a lot of people are more familiar with and are more common in the game. So he's not here yet. I thought there was supposed to be a robot here that's supposed to be a what do you call it? And see this Rah kid? I don't know what her real name is. Either they used the same voice actress for her as they did, but a part of what goes on with Duchess down here, and it is Duchess. It's never confirmed, but they don't. But she's the one that's in charge of the Haywood, and her name is Duchess. But that's the same. That's the same Duchess that is down here in the ash heap. It's the one that was under police surveillance, the one that stash we found, and stuff like that. But when you listen to one of these holotapes, you hear a little girl in the background. The little girl that's in that background sounds just like Rah. So either that is Rah, or they use the same voice actress for both little girl characters. But you hear her in one of those holotapes that you find, because what happens is in the holotapes, kind of spoiler alert, at least this is what I remember from the holotape that I remember. Wonder if I have it still, because I still have it. But she goes over, her mom sends her over, and she goes over to try to talk them into fronting her. If that's why I said if you're a drug dealer, you'll understand that concept. And they front her and her mom wants Duchess to front her some pills. And then she sends Rah, or the voice of Rah, to the grocery store to pick up stuff so that she's not home when her henchmen, because she has 2 henchmen that go to her parents' house and muscle them to not request any more what do you call it, and probably to pay up the money that they owe them already, but not to ask. This will be the last time. And she basically does chems. So, you're rat away, you're this or that. She basically is a kingpin for that type of medication. I can sudden move all I want. You're lucky I don't shoot you. But there's Meg right there. That reminds me, I never did do that one for him. I wonder if it's still available. Let's go to the graft. Let's see, which one's first? We'll do the Grafton Dam first. It's on the way. But that's a little tidbit I was talking about because I was down in Welch. I figured I'd throw that in there because, it's my personal theory. I don't know that it's true or not true. The Dutch's part is true. I mean, there's no information that definitely proves that it is, but I mean, there can't be two people with the same name in this damn game. And she sounds the exact same too. If you go listen to you go talk to Duchess in the Waywood, she's like the first quest that you do when you're there. Let's see, where are we? Oh, we're at the dam. So we got to go downstream. If you go to the actual dam over there, hey, you can get in if you go around the back and jump into that hose. Huh. I never even thought about it, but we find a key or access to it or something. But I never really noticed that before. Wow. That pipe, I think, right there. But there's super mutants in that building. And there's super mutants here. I'm just here to collect the water samples. You can go play with yourself. I don't care. And this is one of the reasons why I walk around the waste. Well, two reasons why I walk around the wasteland in Power Room. One is I'm always carrying stuff I can't put in my stash box because it's always full, and I have to really go and get rid of a bunch of junk. There, that's done. This is probably one of the easier ones, but it's also one of the harder ones, kind of, too. Let's see, what is that? Is that another town? That can't be this town, is it? It doesn't come up this far, does it? Wow. There's the dam. It looks like the town, but it's not showing up anything on the map. But yeah, this is this town. We're going to take a shortcut across town. Shortcut across town. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm debating on whether or not to end the stream and then go to the bathroom or put it on pause. So if somebody's watching, speak now. If nobody's watching, I'm going to end the stream. If somebody's actually watching, then maybe I won't. What is that? Oh, a ragstag. Lunch. Yes, I'm a meanie. I will eat ragstags. Part of me thinks we're doing them a favor. Okay, there's two. Now we just need the final one. Figures that's clear up in BFE. I'm just trying to think of what else I was going to do, but any one of those four should definitely trigger the thing. There are others that I didn't go into in this video because I kind of added some other stuff that I wasn't going to add it first. If you see those little things coming out of the ground, those are those floaters. You don't want to, if you don't have to fight them off, then try to avoid them. So don't go over there. There, we're out of here. And yes, they will follow you for a minute. The only way to get away from them is to come down off the mountain like that. I mean, I could fight them off if I wanted to, but you know, I expel so much ammo in this game as it is that if I don't have to fight something off, I generally don't. And you don't want to be in the line of fire if you try to fast travel. The game won't let you go. And then after you got all three of those, just like I've shown in previous videos, you come down here to the plant. Now, if you want to do this as a quest, a daily quest, I don't know if it comes out every day, but it comes out, you know, every 24 hours approximately. The first thing you want to do is you want to come down here to the water treatment plant. You want to read the terminal. You want to kill the liberator bots, probably, most likely. Especially if you want to search the place. Now, I showed this in another video. There is like a couple of ways that you can get into that building right there. And one of them is climbing in that pipe right there. So you go in that pipe, and then you go into the underground, and then you can go inside. That's probably the easiest. But if you want to try the hard way, you can, I don't think you can be in power armor to do it. I don't even know why these liberator bots are here. It doesn't make any sense for them to be here. This is a water treatment plant. And the only way I could think of is that there's some sort of an underground base here. And there might be. But see, all these terminals, they're busted out. So there's absolutely no way to hack any of them to get in this building. And those are the only way. There is no key that opens it. So, in order to get inside, you have to hop up on these tires. This is the only way that I found to do it. You probably can't do it from wearing power armor. I think I did it once one day. But anyway, you hop up there. You hop up there. Somehow you take a little running jump, and you run and you fall and you land on this. And then you kind of maneuver yourself, and then you jump and get on this ledge. And then you get over that, and you get in that door. That door is open. See, it's open right now. It's never locked. So you go in there. That's how you get in. That's the hard way in, though. See, the easy way is to come through here and fall down here. Go down here. There's a holotape there. And get some scrap there. Come around here, you come this way, and then you climb up this. And then to open those doors, you got to come to this terminal right here, and you hack this terminal. Stupid liberator bots. I don't even understand what there is. Remote door control. Now this opens both doors. And this is how you gotta get up here. You can either come through this door, because this door isn't included. Where is the asshole that's shooting at me? Oh, he's down there. I hate these radios. I don't see where this company has any right to demonetize anybody who listens to that music. That music is old-fashioned. That music is older than I am. So I don't think that they have the right to say that it's theirs, even if they use it in this damn game. It's not their music. Anyway, you pick up that holotape there, you listen to it, and I think it's how you start the quest. And you can log into this, play with this computer while you're here, and you can go through these journal notes if you want. We're not doing that. These messages if you want. We're not doing any of that, but you can do that if you want. And then it'll tell you to go find this password. Once you find the password, you got to go find her. So you got to go find Amy, and then you get the password from her dead body. Yeah, she's dead. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Okay, we're done. You can, but it's the only way. If you want to get, if you want to go and there is some lootable stuff up in this area here. The only way to get up there, to get to that catwalk, is to get to that catwalk and go across. There's no other way. I looked around. I jumped on this toilet. I jumped on here. I jumped everywhere, trying to get up there. I did all this scaffolding here, did this, did that, did this porta potty. There is literally no way that I could find to get up there. The only way to get up there is the way I said. And then when you find that, you find this place. This substation. I forget which substation this is. You can find some lootable, find some scrap here if you want. Don't you have a light? Stupid insect. But I think these mole rats is what is how the whatchamacallits come. Black powder pistol. I don't want the hide. I don't want the gunpowder. I don't want the teeth, and I definitely don't want the stupid meat. I might take the grenades. There we go. So there's that daily done. Let's see what other dailies do I still got activated. Oh, the Order of the Tadpole, I still got that activated. Oops. 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 I'm not doing the Order of the Tadpole today. I was thinking about going up and seeing if I can run across the bridge. But maybe we'll try that for a different day if it works. But I gotta go bathroom, and no, I waited for somebody to say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm still watching you." Eviction notice, huh? But I know my friend Drac asked me about the. See, this is where you got to nuke. This is where Scorched Earth starts. You got a nuke right here. He wanted to know what the purpose was, because today's freebie was a nuclear key card. He wanted to know what those were for, so I was telling him that it's to launch these nukes. You can launch a nuke from one of 3 sites. There's 3 of them. This isn't one of them. One of the missile silos is, where is it? This is the Alpha site. So you go in there. If you're a general, you can launch a missile from there. There's a whole quest involved with it too. It's not, you don't just go in there, launch a missile and think you have to kill a bunch of robots and do a bunch of other stuff. So it's not a simple process. And here's Site Bravo. Also, when you're doing the secondary, one of the primary quests, you're going everywhere the overseer's been. You got to go to the missile silos. At least find out where they are. She goes to all the major cities and towns. You go find her catch in those cities and towns. And the game won't show you where they are unless you're already in the town or the area in question. Like, let's say you go here to Vault Tech University, and you have that quest active. Let's see, here's the quest. Let's see, where is it? Is it under main or under side quests? It's under side quests. I figure I might as well, if I'm talking about it, I might as well. Yeah, right there. Overseer's mission, okay? That's the quest. It's a side quest. And anyway, she goes to here. Her personal one goes here, but she goes here. She goes to her camp here, so you got to go here. To the church. Here. The 3 missile silos. She comes down to the DMV. So, you come down to the DMV, you go there. I don't know if she comes here. I don't remember if she comes here or not. But I know she comes to the DMV. And I'm not sure. I think she comes here. I'm not sure. I don't remember if she does or not. I know she goes to Grafton. Hey, let me see. Where are we? Oh. Well, what we'll do before I do this is the last missile silo is here. Sart Charlie. When you join the Enclave from this bunker, the White Springs bunker, then you can launch missiles. But you have to become a general, but you have to do a bunch of stuff for them first too. And to start that quest, it's called Bunker Busters, and it's out here somewhere. Let me think. Yeah, it's this abandoned waste dump, I think. You go there, and the quest Bunker Busters will automatically activate. And then all you have to do for Bunker Busters is find a way inside the bunker. And it will show you how to find a way inside the bunker. There's a bypass holotape you got to find in a Deathclaw's nest. And there's 2 Deathclaws, so be prepared to fight this 2 Deathclaws. And then once you do the Deathclaws and you go into the bunker, then you got to do some things in the bunker. And then you can, once bunker quest completes, you get a key card. Let me show. We'll show you my inventory, because you never get rid of it. It stays here forever. You keep this thing forever like luggage. It's in miscellaneous. You keep it forever like luggage. Maybe it's not miscellaneous. Maybe it's in notes. Notes. Wow. No, it's not in Hollows. But that nuclear key card is what you need to fire the missiles. Ideally, if you want to do it yourself, you want to get 3 in case you screw up, because if you don't do the process right, you know, when you put the key card in there, it consumes it, so it's gone. What was I looking for again? Miscellaneous. Items. I don't know. Maybe it ain't. Maybe it doesn't show up on your conventional search. I don't know. I even forgot what I was looking for now. Might have to go back and remember what I was looking for. I was looking for something. Maybe you can put it in your stash box. I don't know. I know if I see it, I'll remember what it is. But I don't remember what it is. Well, we're home. Let's go to my stash box. This is the Brotherhood of Steel stash box. Let me see. Miscellaneous. See, everything is showing up now. See, it won't show up under the Pip-Boy, but it'll show up here. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. This congressional access card. This is what you get at the end of Bunker Busters. So you get this access card. Use this access card to get access at the White Springs bunker. So that's how you get in there. Once you're in there, then you talk to Lotus, and then you take a test for him, or you do a few chores for him, and then he lets you into the fold. And then you do a few things more, and then they let you then they make you a general, and then you can launch missiles. See, it's in their best interest because they can't do it, because they're a bunch of robots, and the robots can't even enter the missile silo. So robots can't enter the missile silo. So, you know, if they want you to launch the missile, which they want you to at least launch, you're supposed to, for the quest, to complete the quest, you have to at least launch one. And you get chewed out. I think no matter, even if you launch it at what you're supposed to launch it out, you get chewed out by the overseer regardless. But you're not supposed to if you launch one of the if you do the fossil site, which is the scorched. Because if you do this other quest at Fort Defiance, Taggarty, Paladin Taggarty, she's the original Paladin. During Operation Touchdown, she dies, but she was the original Brotherhood of Steel leader before Paladin Romani. Because she's new from California. Paladin was here doing a training mission. And if you want to follow her, Paladin Romani, not Paladin Romani, but Paladin, the first Paladin, because she is technically the first Paladin. You got to go down by here. You got to go to Spruce Knob Lake. You follow it around the edge, and then there's like this little area, a little underground cave between the water and the land. And you go in there, and it says "Do not enter" and a bunch of other stuff. You go in there, you read a bunch of holotapes, and that's where she started out. And she was with the Paladin Thunder, whatever her name was, Thunder. And then after that, she moves and takes over. It's in the mire. I'm looking in the wrong spot. She takes over Fort Venture. Oh, Taggarty's Thunder. So she takes over this, and then they outgrow this, and then they move into their. My theory is if they should have kept this their training, and even our current brotherhood should be using this as our training camp. Send everybody out there to be trained, and then once everybody's trained, then bring them to Fort Defiance, or now that we're at Fort Atlas, then bring them to Fort Atlas, because there isn't a lot of room at Fort Atlas. I mean, I'm surprised we didn't go back, but the place is a dump, so go figure. So I showed where all the mysterious fragments were, except for we didn't physically go there. Now, before I end, we're gonna show you where some of the girls are. Okay? One of the girls, I don't know if you can start the quest from her or not, but she's inside the Charleston Fire Department. When you go in here into the Capitol building, you find the court building. You go into the court building. You find a way to the basement. There's the stairs at the bottom. You go into the girls' bathroom, and she's in the girls' bathroom. Also, over here, not too far from the dam, like right in this area somewhere, there's a broken building somewhere. And there's one like right in the front in a storefront, busted. So there's 3 in Charleston alone. If you count this one, there's 4. So there's at least 3 to 4 in Charleston. If this area here is considered Charleston, along with the main city here. Okay, so there's 4. Plus the ones we already found at the White Spring and in Welch. Then you come up here to here. You go here, right here by Al's Tattoo Parlor. You look around and you find a post office. You follow the post office down to a parking lot and you got to make sure that you can go to the pawn shop, which is on the other side, and then there's a post office. And then you come on this side of the post office. You stay on the north side of the post office. You come down to a parking lot. You come down to the edge of the parking lot, and there's one there in this parking lot. So there's one up here in Morgantown. I haven't really looked around in by the dam. I don't know if there's one there or not, and I don't know if there's one here or not. There might be. It's possible. I'm not cutting that one out. But right here at the National Radio Astronomy Center, you go here, you go around the side of the building on the left side of the building, and you find her in the back. So there's one here. And somebody's gonna launch a missile. Hey, you're way too young of a level to be trying to launch a nuke, but he probably couldn't hear me anyway. But he found the missile silo. And then there's one here in the middle of Ben Bung Tunnel. So you can enter it either through east, or you can enter it from the west. It's a big tunnel, though. It doesn't seem very big. And she's in the middle here somewhere. You got to go down a side, fight some mole miners, and that's where she is. I haven't been keeping track, but those are the ones that I know of. Oh yeah, I guess we can do that. There's one here in Charleston too, but you find her through the quest of the game, and she's like right here in the center here of town. The town silhouette isn't where it's supposed to be. This is not where the town actually is. The town's right here where this square looking thing is, and she's like right here at the top. That's where you find her. She becomes your mentor, and then you got to go and get her holotape from her, and that's how you promote yourself. And then you go on to the next parts of the quest. But the girl at Charleston I just barely found like a week ago or 3 days ago. The other ones I've already known about. I'm not sure, but I think there might be one closer up here, closer to the Rusty Pick. I'm not 100% sure on that, because I did I did fight some blood eagles up this way, and I did loot a dress off of somebody up this way. I don't know if it was the one from the Charleston Fire Department or not, but yes, there is one in the Charleston Fire Department. Inside the Charleston Fire Department, and I don't know if any of those ones, if you find them, if you can start the quest from them or not. I don't know if you can start the quest from finding Natasha off the bat, but she's through the normal course of the game. You find her, and then you find, spoiler alert, you find the mom and the daughter. They're out here somewhere by Seneca Rocks. Both of them, the Olivia and the mom. In an astrospec, they've only been dead for 10 years, but they look like they died yesterday. Or maybe within a week, give or take. So those are the ones that I personally know about. So with that, we're going to end today's video. I hope whoever watched enjoyed it. If you think there's something I could do better, then let me know, and I may or may not work it in. Or if you want me to go around and actually, because I was going to do a video where I go around and take pictures of all the girls. I haven't decided to do that yet or not, but I'm going to end the video and go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to continue playing. But as where I was saying, if anybody wants, to continue watching, then I might, I won't end the video. But nobody's watching, nobody's said anything, so whoever watched, I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.